Hi, I'm Vandana, and I took the help of Tilton Consultants during my MBA application process, and I'm really grateful for all the support and advice that I received that helped me secure a place at one of the top MBA programs. My biggest piece of advice for any future applicants would be to give yourself ample amount of time to work through your applications, because that is probably the best thing you can do to make the process as stress-free as possible for yourself, and the process can even be enjoyable if you are able to take a more relaxed approach by giving yourself plenty of time to work through it. Because depending on the number of schools that you apply to, the process can be quite involved and it can be quite stressful if you're trying to do it in a short period of time, from taking the GMAT, preparing for those exams, to writing the essays and then preparing for interviews. It's a long road ahead. So the first thing that I did when I decided to apply for my MBA was I needed to shortlist my schools, and to do that, I looked at the different programs for some of the schools that I was interested in, and Tilton Consultants were really helpful here in helping me understand and look at my future goals, look at my career goals, and sort of find themes in there and untangle that for me so that I could get a better sense of which school would be a better fit. One of the other things that I did, which I would highly recommend every future applicant to do, is I just reached out to current students and recent alumni of all my target schools on LinkedIn, and I just asked them if I could have a short chat with them. And by and large, people have been incredibly generous with their time, and through these calls I was able to understand what their student experience has been like, and for alumni what their post MBA experience has been like, and it gave me an idea of each school's culture, each school's values, what is important in each school, which then allowed me to imagine myself in their shoes. Being able to do so made it really easy for me to determine whether a particular school is a good fit for me or not, and that then really helped shortlist the list even further, so that I was able to finalize which schools I want to apply to. Once I had done that, the next step was to work on the applications, work on all the different essays and the different parts of the application for each school. And to do that here, I think the guidance from Tilton Consultants has been incredibly useful, incredibly helpful, because they really walk me through the steps of effective storytelling, and they helped me polish my story and present it in a way that allowed me to showcase all the values and morals that I was trying to demonstrate in my application. I think it was really useful to talk through my story with the consultants, and I really appreciate how much time and effort they put in to understanding my personal story and then giving me personalized feedback based on that. So after multiple iterations of writing and rewriting essays, I finally submitted my application, and then it's just a waiting game to hear back for interviews. And then finally, when all the interview calls started rolling in, I used my connections that I had built through LinkedIn during the first phase of my application, and I reached out to all the students and alumni again, seeing if they would be willing to do mock interviews with me, and maybe if they could give me some guidance and advice on what their interview process had been like. And additionally, also Sumit and his team have been incredibly helpful in providing me with plenty of mock interviews so that I could get all of my anxiety and my nervousness out of my system, and I was fully practiced and ready to present my best foot forward in the actual interview. And all of that effort finally paid off, because I got into my top school, so Berkeley has class of 2025. So thank you, Samit, and thank you, Tilden Consultants. I really appreciate all the help. And to summarize, my again top advice for future students would be to give yourself time, be kind to yourself, and reach out to students and alumni on LinkedIn and ask for help, and you'll be surprised by genuinely how much people want to help you out there. Good luck.